Aren't you Brendan Dunn from Full Size Run?
You know the show?
What are those?
Air Max 97.
You have a bunch of sneakers, right?
Yeah.
Can I see your collection?
How about we go to my office?
That's cool.
Doesn't get much weirder than this, right? Mischief pumps. There's 9 pumps on this shoe. Pump it. You want to pump it?
That's wild.
Diamond SB Dunks a lot. Well, I've worn these a decent amount. I feel like that is a pretty standard wear for me.
Your favorite sneaker?
MF doing Nike SB Dunk Hide with the artwork all over it. Beautiful shoe. Happy I own a pair. Black and white Mac Attacks. You can't smell it if you're watching the video, but Jacques, you can smell it when you first open up the box. The smell is really permeating.
What's a sentimental sneaker?
The Fat Joe Terror Squad Air Force Ones. I've had the pleasure of speaking to Fat Joe on a number of occasions. You want me to lick him?
No. What's the most hype shoe?
You know what these are, right? It's the blue pair.
What's the story with this pair?
This is a Nike Air Stasis FS. This is from 1996. I'm happy to have them. Shark SB Dunks. Come on, look at the tongue. Look at how fat the tongue is. Look at the suede.
A shoe we'll probably never wear again.
Nike Airburst that crumbled on me during an episode of Full Size Run. That's not cake, that's shoe. Moment of silence.
Rarest shoe you have in here.
A Nike Air Force One custom that I made at Complex Con. Custom ruby swoosh, but I sent them to Beaverton and somebody upgraded them with this special tongue tag. The Air Force Done.
Cool, thanks Brendan. Those the ambush joints?
You know about these?
You a sneakerhead?
A little bit.
Can I see your collection?
Yeah, why not?
Oh my, look at this.
My OCD is realizing there's a big gap here.
The most meaningful pair.
Probably these, even though they're destroyed and yellowed and gross. The infrareds. This probably really started my sneaker addiction, I would say. Like these, I wore them all through Paris, Buenos Aires, Tokyo. My sneakers tell my personal story.
The most recent addition.
These are the ambush up tempos.
If you could buy just one pair in here again, what pair would that be?
These again, I unfortunately wore the crap out of these. And then I found out they're worth a lot of freaking money now.
What pair in here do you wear the most?
I wore these random. I mean, these are so random. These are probably like 60 bucks or something. I'm past the point of, oh, let me wear these because they're high.
Favorite detail on one of your sneakers?
These is like the interchanging swooshes, Scott backwards, Cactus Jack, and then the debris basically grills, which I think is so cool. I'm a sucker for sneaker boxes.
I mean, look at this.
I do keep the ones that I think are dope.
These, you can talk about these.
Okay, well, saving the best for last.
Obviously. Obviously.
I am a Mamba mentality girl. On the back, you will see Kobe's numbers. I actually don't wear these. I just keep these up and try and preserve them.
Wait, what are you doing?
I want you to get a good shot of the wall with all the sneakers on there because right now there's a gap. There you go.
There is a clean shot of your wall. Thanks, Tara. Those are dope. What are those?
Little stash.
Those the ambush joints?
You know about these?
You a sneakerhead?
A little bit.
Can I see your collection?
Yeah, why not?
Oh my, look at this.
My OCD is realizing there's a big gap here.
The most meaningful pair.
Probably these, even though they're destroyed and yellowed and gross. The infrareds. This probably really started my sneaker addiction, I would say. Like these, I wore them all through Paris, Buenos Aires, Tokyo. My sneakers tell my personal story.
The most recent addition.
These are the ambush up tempos.
If you could buy just one pair in here again, what pair would that be?
These again, I unfortunately wore the crap out of these. And then I found out they're worth a lot of freaking money now.
What pair in here do you wear the most?
I wore these random. I mean, these are so random. These are probably like 60 bucks or something. I'm past the point of, oh, let me wear these because they're high.
Favorite detail on one of your sneakers?
These is like the interchanging swooshes, Scott backwards, Cactus Jack, and then the debris basically grills, which I think is so cool. I'm a sucker for sneaker boxes.
I mean, look at this.
I do keep the ones that I think are dope.
These, you can talk about these.
Okay, well, saving the best for last.
Obviously.
I am a Mamba mentality girl. On the back, you will see Kobe's numbers. I actually don't wear these. I just keep these up and try and preserve them.
Wait, what are you doing?
I want you to get a good shot of the wall with all the sneakers on there because right now there's a gap. There you go.
There is a clean shot of your wall. Thanks, Tara. Josh, those the unions?
Yeah, man.
You a sneakerhead?
You know I'm a sneakerhead.
Can I see your collection?
Dude, I got some things. In Chicago, custom made me these Jordan 1s that are Chicago Italian beef inspired. Get the au jus over here, the bun, the jardiniere, the beef. First time they ever retroed the breads. This is pretty hype right here. These are 2001. Another pair of 11s. These ones were big time. Original Concords. Sneaker in my closet that no one else would have. Custom Dunks. You know the video we did, If Shoes Were Food. These are bacon, egg, and cheese, BEC. Sneaker I wear the most, these Dunks. They're just easy to go with, very versatile. Remember the Jordan 1 Spider-Mans that came out? Couldn't get those, so I custom made them in Jordan 1 style. Original 18s with the towel. Leather like doesn't come off, so you can't even like relace them if you wanted to. But they also have a magnet. Box is really unique. 2002, how about that?
Least expensive pair.
Picked these Dunks up 2012 for $14. Can't even get shoes at Walmart for that. I'm a huge Bruce Lee fan. Bruce Lee used to spar in these shoes, yellow ones actually. This is what the Nike Cortez was modeled after, so I thought it would be cool to have it in the collection.
You could only have one shoe.
100% the ones. My favorite shoe, period. Got these. It's never ending with the ones. I got 2 more pairs in the garage too.
Oh man, look at this. Wait, are those Pizza Hut shoes? Why do you have Pizza Hut shoes?
Dude, March Madness. You don't remember these? You like press the tongue and it orders a pizza for you?
Wow, that's amazing. All right, thanks Josh.
All right, take care, man.
Those are dope.
Salehi Antas.
You a sneakerhead?
Yeah.
Can I see your collection?
Sure.
Nice. Recent pickup.
The Nocta Hot Steppers. Air Max 95s, Ultras. They have been worn so many places around the world. The ones that I wear the most are actually these two. These are the Space Hippies. And then these ones are my mom's shoes. You don't have time to tie laces when you're carrying a baby. There's been so many times where I have my leg lifted up against the wall. The most expensive, Virgil's, Off-Whites, or my CPFMs.
We'll grab those.
Cactus Plants for obvious reasons. It was a female designer, got to support. I just really love the production quality. First time that Sacai did a collab with Nike, but they're also slip-on and it's just a great go-to.
Oldest sneaker.
Whew, boy does it show it's old. Look at the laces, this whole situation. I'm originally from New York. Snow, rain, salt, we'll be stomping.
Very few people have.
My Amy Lee Doors.
These here?
Thanks. It almost looks like Air Force Ones. What sneakers have a shoe horn?
Something special that you've done.
These ones dropped most recently. This was a China drop, so they only had it out there. There it is, 2013. I actually got married in this pair. Rihanna wore these, Jay-Z wore these, Future wore them. Just so cool. Air Force Ones. The first pair I got, I was actually 13, and I actually did a watercolor. Here it is.
I've heard a story about this.
This guy who was so inspired, he got it tattooed on his arm. It was really cool to see that story meant so much to someone else.
Thanks, Sophia.
Bye.
Those are dope. What are those?
Little stash Spiridon, man.
Are you like a sneakerhead?
I like shoes.
How many do you have?
Probably too many.
Can I see them?
Yeah. All right. Yeah, so this is actually our office space. I own a coffee shop next door.
That's super dope.
So this space, the team calls, this is my room.
What pair in here would you say you wear the most?
Mochas. This is the wet floor. I did that shoe a long time ago. This is a pair of KD3s that I ID'd, and the college team I love is Georgetown, so it's like a Georgetown colorway. I love the question, so I got like mad pairs of questions. Question. Also, I love racing, the Motorsports 6. And as you can see, I'll be wearing these joints. Look at all the coffee on them. And even the dead stock logo with the flame and the circle around it is because of this.
What's the most recent pair you bought?
Pair of Undefeated Forces. I want all the colors, but I also know that like I can't get all the colors.
What's the most expensive pair you have in here?
Pair of Weathermans.
Love that.
I don't even know where the other shoe is. A lot of times the shoes are on rotation in the shop. That box right there is all shoes that have been like rotated through.
So I noticed you have a pair of and1s here.
Oh yeah.
What's the significance of these?
Yeah, this was the era that I grew up like loving basketball. I was an Iverson kid. Answers started getting like a little bit further in and I stopped loving the design. This is when and1 was rising. KG joints, I had a whole bunch of and1s, but Tai Chis I never had. I was in Japan and they had re-released them. They don't even really fit, dog. Like my feet is wide, but as you can see, I've been putting in work in these joints.
What's a pair in here that you would buy again?
Trying to get another pair of these Spiridons, these stash joints. They actually were sitting on shelves in town for a while at the employee store. And I slept and I should have got more because they were half price. I need more pairs of Mochas.
What's the most meaningful pair in here for you?
This is the Wet Floor Dunk High. This is a shoe that I did back when I was at Nike. I was a janitor at the time. And she was inspired by me being a janitor. So it's like a wet floor sign, right? Man, this pair is beat. So this is probably the most meaningful pair because as a sneaker kid, I always wanted to have a shoe, of course, right? But then I actually bought these. The other shoe would be the Mocha Question. And it's mainly because, you know, we know about the Mocha 3, Question being my favorite shoe of all time, coming out in my coffee colorway. But when I saw that this was releasing, I went crazy. I think I have 3 pair. 1 pair I coffee dipped. You know, all these kids is on New Balance. So I'm trying to get on my New Balance game and figure out where I fit in the New Balance world. You know, dead stock, we got the yellow, New Balance 574s.
Thanks, Ian. Appreciate you, bro.